so relaxed, so peaceful. I just feel like I did like the best meditation in the world. My brain is just like mush. It's amazing. So I decided to use that to ask myself some questions about my dad, because like you get these very clear answers on timelines with the adoption stuff, and you got like the 4 weeks or 2 weeks or 2 months, 4 weeks or 4 months, 4 weeks or 4 months, right? 4 and 4. And ADD moment. Numerology yesterday, talking to my friend Frances. I'm not big into numerology. She's more into it, and our friend Alicia is even more into it. And I was telling her about how I had that little like there's a fire truck. People are going. People, you don't go when there's a fire truck going. You wait for the fire truck to go. People totally just turned in front of the fire truck. Maybe they didn't hear it. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes they can sneak up, right? Like especially if you have your music on. So I told her about the little like panic attack that I had on your birthday, and it being September 8th. And then I told her about how Dave passed away on September 26th, and she said, well, do you see the numerology, the connection there? And I was like, oh, I had not, and I do now. September 8th, 8, September 26th, 2 plus 6 equals 8. And I was like, whoa, I did not, like, did not notice that. So, also talked to her about my dad and the dream and everything, and she goes, well, I don't think it's like a normal suicide. She goes, I think he gets a diagnosis, and it's almost like an assisted suicide. And I just got like full body goosebumps, full on, and I was like, oh my god, I just got so many goosebumps with that. And I was like, okay, like, I just got a shit ton of goosebumps. And then I didn't ask her, but just now when I was driving, I was like, all right, I'm just going to do it. Even though spirit doesn't have time, I'm human and I do have time. So I'm just going to ask. And so I asked, and I said, when does my dad pass away? And I heard now, which was not helpful. I'm like, now? What do you mean now? I'm like, be more specific. And they said soon. I was like, soon? No. Like, I'm human. I have a timeline. Like, I'm on human time. Junk removal. Wow, that car is smoking up a storm. You can still see it. Can you, like, tell all that smoke? That was, oh, I don't even know if you can tell that. That was, oh my god, like, you can't even drive behind that car. You can't see. There's no visibility. Interesting. Oh, smoke. Touche. Remember smoke, fire? Remember how I was seeing the tornadoes? The like wind tornadoes? And then the tornadoes happened in Texas, and well, the whole Midwest area, that whole, I don't even remember, but Aaron turned on the thing and it was like all of those. And then there's me who's like, no, that wasn't it. Like, Aaron turns on the TV and there's all these like tornado warnings, and there's me being like, that wasn't it. Tornadoes happen all the time. No, girl, like, those were the signs we were getting. It's just what you said, like, I am alerted to disasters, and that's just my gift, and okay. So that was really interesting that car was just like totally full on smoking. And I'm uploading this video now instead. I had recorded a different video, but this one's way better because there was like a live smoke show. the whole smoke and fire thing. So ADD moment, back on topic. I was like, no, I'm human. So give me in human time, when is it going to happen? And I said, is my dad going to die this month? And I heard no. And I said, is my dad going to die next month? And I heard yes. So we'll see. Because, right, like, things can alter. However, I did hear in my head yes to asking for next month, and putting that with Francis's thing about it being an assisted suicide of some sort, even though I don't think actual assisted suicide is allowed here, but so I don't know what that means or what it's going to look like, right? But I did get full body goosebumps when she said that he gets some sort of like a terminal diagnosis and it ends up being assisted. That was a really wild sign with the smoke. So I am documenting this on June 13th of 2024, and I will keep you posted. That was still really wild with the fire trucks, and then the smoke from the car, smoke and fire. Well, what did I see before that? I saw 2 Texas license plates, but those were Texas. Those were in California. And according to my hypnosis, the fires are going to be in California and not Texas. And you said it's been like super misty in California lately, so like the chances of there being fires is a lot less. I don't know, but I did see two Texas license plates, and then the fire trucks, and then the smoke show, which is really funny, coming out of the car. But it was like full on smoke show. That was really, really wild. Because that was just like my hypnosis with the fire and the vapor, similar to smoke, right? Okay, my mind is just like, what's gonna play out this time? Maybe it's training me how to learn to listen to these signs, like all those little wind tornadoes that I saw. That then it was like, oh, tornadoes. Like it's teaching me what my different like signs are, and like the panic that I felt was like, you know, a heart attack, or like that was like the explosion in the fridge. And then the can't really see, I hate driving with glasses on, or the like feelings of despair and helplessness that I felt in the garage, that could equate to like suicide. I don't know, but it's really cool. I have to remember that these are gifts that I do have. Like Tyler Henry, like he learned what like things feel when he sees certain things, what they mean. Like if it looks like a number, you know, like it could mean like, you know, like the 4 weeks, 4 months, like he feels it in certain areas of his body. Like he is so in tune. And then he had that like brain hemorrhage or something like that, right? Which was just like really wild. And it's like, do you think that the fact that he had that was like part of his ability? Just a thought. Like without that brain like abnormality or whatever, like maybe he wouldn't have the gifts that he does have. But that would be really fun. Man, if I could turn these into like psychic gifts, how fun would that be if I actually have like psychic abilities that I can learn and I can be a psychic? I need to gain my confidence with this. So one, I need to meditate a whole lot more. I need to start like trusting these signs and trusting when stuff happens from them. And then the more in tune I am, maybe the more like in sync they'll be with when they'll happen. But that would be so much fun to be a psychic. I don't know why, I just think that would be a blast. stop and go get my prescription. I'm rambling.